Today we are going to be discussing one of the most important concepts in physics, the laws of motion as formulated by Sir Isaac Newton. These laws have been instrumental in our understanding of how objects move and interact with one another, and they have countless real-world applications that we encounter in our daily lives. Let's dive right in. Newton's first law of motion. The first law of motion, also known as the law of inertia, states that an object at rest will stay at rest, and an object in motion will continue to move at a constant velocity unless acted upon by an external force. This means that an object will keep doing what it's doing unless something else intervenes to change that. For example, when you are in a car that suddenly accelerates, your body is pushed back into your seat. This is because your body was at rest, and the sudden acceleration of the car causes it to move forward, while your body remains stationary due to inertia. Newton's second law of motion. The second law of motion deals with the relationship between an object's mass, acceleration, and the force acting on it. It states that the acceleration of an object is directly proportional to the force applied to it and inversely proportional to its mass. The formula for this law is F equals ma, where F is the force applied to an object, m is the mass of the object, and a is its acceleration. For example, when you push a shopping cart with a heavy load, it requires more force to move it quickly than it does to move it slowly. This is because the mass of the cart and its contents is greater, so more force is required to accelerate it. Newton's third law of motion. The third law of motion, also known as the law of action and reaction, states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This means that whenever one object exerts a force on another object, the second object will exert an equal and opposite force back on the first object. For example, when you jump off of a diving board, your feet exert a force on the board, and the board exerts an equal and opposite force back on your feet. This force propels you upward into the air. In conclusion, Newton's laws of motion provide us with a framework for understanding how objects move and interact with one another. From the way we move our bodies, to the way cars and planes are designed, these laws have countless real-world applications. Understanding them can give us a deeper appreciation for the world around us, and can help us make better sense of the physical phenomena we encounter every day.